Alright, so the reaction we are seeing in our stocks today is quite interesting and could start a reversal ahead. We see SPY, QQQ, Nvidia, Tesla, all close to their support zones, so any confirmation of a bullish reaction in this area could be critical. The problem is that we don't see confirmation yet, as we still see important resistance zones above prices, which need to be broken in order to materialize a real reversal ahead. Otherwise, the market will just continue to move downwards. So let's talk about the main key points to keep an eye on in this video. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. If you don't know me, my name is Nathan. I'm a trader and I like to share my thoughts and ideas here in this YouTube channel. Welcome to the channel. Now, as we can see here, SPY is trying to react, alright? It is an interesting bullish reaction above a support level, $544, the previous gap support level, which was lost last Friday, but if we manage to close above this key point today, well, there is the idea of a false breakout over here, and this movement is going to be very frustrating for the bears. What's the problem? The problem is that we don't see confirmation of a bullish reaction yet. When we use Fibonacci's retracement over here, there's another support level, 38.2% Fibonacci's retracement, which just reinforces the bullish thesis, but the main resistance level over here is the 21-day EMA on the daily chart. What's more, it is very important for the SPY to break and close above Friday's bar, because by doing so, it is going to materialize the idea of an exhaustion bar. What's an exhaustion bar, Nathan? Is a massive bearish candlestick pattern that materializes after the bearish momentum was already started near a support level. This false breakout reinforces this idea, but in order for us to see more confirmation, we gotta see SPY's price closing above Friday's high. Automatically, it is gonna close above the 21-day EMA on the daily chart as well. So what we have here is a double resistance level for the SPY, which need to be broken in order for it to materialize a real meaningful bullish reversal. Similarly, we see the QQQ, possible exhaustion bar. We see some stabilization over here. It is very good. We are not losing Friday's low yet, which is also another bullish signal. When we use Fibonacci over here, this reaction is right around the 50%, right above the 61.8% over here. Therefore, it is a critical turning point for tech stocks. If we see the confirmation of a bearish frustration signal over here by closing above Friday's high, we are going to see the QQQ seeking higher levels. The first target is $464. The previous top level, previous support level, top level again, and right now it is very close to the 21-day EMA on the daily chart. Now, when we take a look at Nvidia, we see a more pronounced signal of stabilization in this area. If we take a look at the 1-hour chart, for instance, we see Nvidia doing a sideways correction, all right? It looks like a sideways correction. The bias is still slightly bearish because the 21-hour EMA over here is acting as a reliable resistance level for Nvidia's price. Therefore, the most important resistance level, short-term speaking, 21-hour EMA, all right? We gotta break this key point. Secondly, Friday's high, just like on SPY, just like on QQQ, there is the possibility of an exhaustion bar in this area. Therefore, by breaking and closing above this key point, we're gonna materialize a very nice bullish signal. Tesla is trying to stabilize above the 21-day EMA. Today's candle is very small, it is very weak, but at least we are not triggering. We are not triggering this bearish engulfing candlestick pattern over here from last Friday, which is a quite reliable bearish reversal candlestick pattern, which does reverse 79% of the time when triggered, all right? When triggered. So far, we didn't trigger this pattern, therefore, there is no confirmation of a top signal yet. In fact, again, by breaking and closing above Friday's high, which is precisely below the $233 over here, we're gonna materialize a very nice bullish signal. But 233. That's the most important resistance level for Tesla right now, because it is not only near Friday's high, but it was the previous support level over here, the previous top level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times right now. Therefore, 233. That's the most important resistance level for us to watch from now on. Only by breaking and closing above this key point, Tesla will possibly trigger a nice bullish rally, seeking higher levels, maybe the $265 on the weekly chart. Speaking of weekly chart over here, when we take a look at Nvidia, we see Nvidia still below the 21-week EMA, but today's reaction is a bullish reaction, all right? We still have an entire week ahead of us. By breaking and closing above this moving average on the weekly chart, I believe it is going to just reinforce the bullish thesis on Nvidia. So it is very important for it to break our most important resistance levels in addition to the 21-week EMA. When we take a look at the QQQ, we see a similar scenario below the 21-week EMA. We see the SPY above the 21-week EMA. We are not triggering this bearish candlestick pattern over here, suggesting a sharper correction ahead. We are still stabilizing above this area. All of these stocks, SPY, QQQ, Nvidia, they are still in bullish territory. I mean, not necessarily bullish territory, because Nvidia is below the 21-week EMA, but they're all still maintaining their bullish biases. Only by losing our previous support level, Nvidia is going to trigger a crystal clear bearish pivot point, reversing the long-term trend. But long-term speaking, we are still maintaining the bullish bias, just like the QQQ inside this ascending channel, just like the SPY above its support levels, namely 21-week EMA, namely $524. Now, when we talk about Palantir today going up more than 14%, it is quite surprising, all right? It is a very good surprise. I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. This one was on my radar. I was expecting to nail a bottom over here, but today it is just exploding. The risk-reward ratio is not that good right now for any long position, but I will still keep an eye on this, because as far as I know, any pullback to the $31, any pullback to the 21-week EMA, I'm so sorry, 21-day EMA is going to be just another possible buying opportunity. This movement was just too fast, too intense right now. The risk-reward ratio is not that good. It is a bummer, yes, but well, this happens sometimes. Now, AMD, it is trying to react above the 61.8% Fibonacci's retracement, just like SPY, just like Nvidia, just like Tesla. What we see here on AMD is a candlestick pattern known as bullish Harami candlestick pattern. Is not that reliable, all right? It only reverses the trend, I believe, 52% of the time according to Bukowski's studies, which is not impressive like a bearish engulfing, which reverses the trend 79% of the time, just as we saw over here. It is not a piercing line pattern, which reverses the trend 64% of the time, or 62% of the time. I don't remember the number correctly, but it is still a bullish reversal pattern above a support level. Therefore, it is important for us to keep your eyes open in this area over here, because any bounce to the 21-day EMA could be interesting for AMD, but in the end, we gotta see a meaningful bullish reaction on the weekly chart, because on the weekly chart, we are making lower highs, lower lows, all right? We are losing our support levels, and as far as I know, if we lose the $121, we're gonna materialize another correction to the $93 again. So we're gonna keep your eyes open around this area. If you do want to learn how to trade all the patterns that I described here in this video, just download my complete ebook on technical analysis on our website, link in the video's description. There I teach you guys everything, absolutely everything you need to know, the statistics, the trading strategies, how to use risk management in your favor. And of course, I teach you guys in practice by sharing my own signals with you on our Telegram channel. So just take a look at our website. And if you're still watching this video, consider subscribing, click the like button to support me. Thank you very much for your audience, my dear friends. Stay safe. See you guys tomorrow.